Shalom, shalom. Audio test. Um, if you can, just let me know if the audio is good. Let me know if you are on the comment board about Kasha, which is please. All right, Khan is Khan Tawab or Nay? Tawab. What's that? Shemai here Tawab or speed demon out there? Here good or Nay? Here Shemai Tawab is good. Just give a comment back about Kasha. Let me see. I'm gonna try to get the live stream up on my we tablet, and then we'll go from there forward. All right, shalom, shalom. What's all that stuff you got? On the table is pretty much my mazabak or bottles of shaman. That's oil. Yeah. I'm gonna start the video, and then I'll address everything. Yeah, shaman oil. All right. So here we go. All right. Birthday Hawa. Birthday Hawa Shai. Birthday Hawa. Birthday Hawa Shai. Kahala Yahweh Alhaina Yahweh Bahashem Yahshai Bahashem Kakadash. Bless you, Yahweh. Bless you in the name of the only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Spirit Holy. To utter in the Paleo Hebrew. The Paleo Hebrew is the ancient Hebrew, which has been returned to us, Hebrew Israelites, so that we can call upon our Repair with one consent. Give it all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakadash, Horashin Kabad, uh, Hazakonium, Hashalayakim, Shalayasha'ala. Giving double honors to the elder apostles, uh, God, Great Millstone, well, which is in the Hebrew, Shin Kabad, which is Shinya is double, Kabad is going to honors, all right, or glory, lies two. Hazakonium is the elder, Shalayachim is apostles, or one sent away. Shal Yashal is of Israel. Wa Hamanatzakim, which be the bishops, head bishops and such, the Great Millstone, Connecticut elders, and as well, Shalom, Labachayim, Shal Yashal, to the election of the nation of Israel. Shemya Mappa, my name's Mappa, my young Godweller, Makana from the Great Millstone Plain Tables Camp, get it here in the city of Philadelphia. About I am the mighty Ite. Come on, lesson little are we lesson. All right, so just going in the spirit. So, walking in the spirit. All right, so I see pretty much somebody say Mashah, Yeshaya. All right, I make sure if you actually watch my videos, but usually if you're not familiar with my videos and such, you know, such as myself, other brothers, we adorn, our homes, our bayath, nawa, our homes, in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Part, of course, of our heritage is, various things such as Quatarath, um, which Quatarath just goes into incense and such. incense, oil, holy oil, or shaman kodash, all right, which is oil holy in Hebrew. Okay, we have the abunium yaquar, or stones holy, are precious. Okay, part of our heritage and such as Israelites. Okay, so person such as myself, and and other Akim, you go to different Akim houses if you have, if you're affiliated with, brothers within the camps and such. Yeah, like we have a very, uh, I would say, spirit heavy aura. All right, our presence of Yahweh Bashem Shai around us. Pretty much a place such as myself is dedicated to the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, all right, to the Aqua, the brotherhood and such. It's always has been that way. And that's, hey, the proper gift from Yahweh Shem Shai, which he gave unto me and such, which I'm glad. So, Shaman, that's all of our heritage, of course, created together, fashioned together through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, with the different holy ingredients, frankincense, myrrh, um, different, of course, saps that come out of the earth and such. All right, and that's another way you could be in the spirit and such. You get, of course, back into our heritage, the different resins, the saps. All right, part A was part of course, the priesthood and such. All right, but yeah, so that's it. Hey, a lot. If you got any questions, you just ask. Of course, and get addressed. But there's plenty of different lessons I've done, addressing things such as, you know, uh, the stones, precious stones, and the oil, how to make it, etc., and such. And this is all a part of our heritage, which are holy. We're a very particular people. Okay, that's that's most important to know. We are very, very peculiar people. So, somebody might see like, whoa, what's going on here and such. Hey, we came back to our heritage. All right, so I'm gonna get just a quick precept. Deuteronomy chapter 7, and this is Deuteronomy chapter 7, or 6 possibly. Let me see what it is. All right, so 7 and 6, I'll get that. 7 and 6, Deuteronomy. And it says here, for thou art a holy people unto Yahweh thy God. The Lord Yahweh thy power, or God, had chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay, so we are a special people. All right. And this is light compared to what we're gonna get in the kingdom. Our cities and streets are going to be what, paved with like paved with gold, and you're gonna have the different precious stones and such. It's gonna be absolutely pala, all right, which is pala means wonderful. All right, is hey, is ayan the bar, and there are no words. Okay, which we can't wait. But all of these different things that come here to the earth and such was made for our sakes, and it's you know uh, also to help us. Okay, obviously we use these things on the right hand side. All right, the holy oil and such. Which these different various oils and such are anointing oils and such. We use, which like I said, the Lord put the Spirit. And I learned, of course, you brothers that have, learned, you of course passed it down how to make them. And the spirit got, of course, the ability to dead too. And like I said, these things, like, there's nothing new under the sun. So it's like these things are just things in which we have done back in the times old. We're just dating them all back again, So that's a blessing because I'm very into them. I actually had to stop for a bit because I was just every week. I think every 2 weeks, that's how I would get paid. I would buy stones. I would buy loads of the frankincense, different saps and such. Like you have it. This is like all sorts of different oils and herbs and such. All right. And this is hey, this help you in the spirit. Okay, loads. All right. So I'm gonna go um and like I could go to certain places. I think like Exodus to you go like Exodus the 30th chapter and such. See Exodus chapter 30. You had of course the priesthood. Which we are priests. Again. Under the order of Malak Tazadak or Melchizedek, which is Yahweh Shai, if you can receive it. But these things, under the old priesthood was part of our heritage, and I'm gonna just quickly uh, just show that real quick. This is this is a quick one right here. This is Exodus chapter 39, and you have Exodus chapter 39. I of course suggest you read the whole thing, but hey, I'll just start at the top then. It says, in of the blue and the purple and the scarlet, they made cloths of service to do the service in the holy place, and made the holy garments for Aaron, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. All right, and he made the ephod of gold, blue, and purple, and scarlet, and fine twine linen. Okay, and if I can try a Haratazai. Let me see if I can do that. I got an actual book which shows it shows kind of like what we're describing, which Yahweh did. All right, just give me a bit as I just go through it, and I'm gonna look up that word for ephod as well. Okay, and because loads of Jake like they didn't know, of course, that um you know things are double one to another. You see like oil, see hey, somebody may see a Morton and pestle Morton, and think like, oh, whoa, what are you like some type of I guess like kashap, which kashap I believe is the Hebrew word for a witch or something. But things are double one unto another. You have, of course, the right hand, and then you have the left hand. All right, we are, of course, on the Tazadak, the right side, okay, of things. All right, on the right hand, okay. Um, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to that verse, and then I'm gonna just get um, get that ephod. And Lord willing, even if I have to go leap over there and get my like a book just describing the priestly garments and such, right? So ephod, okay, ephod, and which in the Hebrew is apawad in the Hebrew, all right, apawad, which is worn. You have priestly garment, shoulder cape, and ornamental garment worn by the high priest, more costly, woven with gold, blue, purple, scarlet, and linen threads, provided with sewed shoulder pieces and a breast piece of like material ornamented with gems and gold. Okay, gems and gold, and these various like stones and such. You got different stones for different different tribes and such. Hey, this is part, of course, our heritage. Just to go and show you. Okay. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get like maybe like a we get a a book, sapar, which sapar is the Hebrew word for book. Okay, I have this book here in Slovakia. If the audio goes out, you have to let me know too. You have it here, which just minus E for showing himself as being a Levitical priest. The men, of course, of the Lord, the Kahanim, which Kahanim mean priests, are so-called men of color. All right, but this is kind of like can show you. And Slovakia, I'm looking at the other things. To show you like the ephod with the gems and such. All right, the priestly garments and such. All right, part, of course, of their our heritage. Okay, this is a good book. I got for free actually to water. And he has I think it was down in the DC camp. They gave us like a hookup. All right. Now they got some of these different words in like Yiddish and such. But I'll have to go and translate it and such, you know. All right. Like they call Kahan, they say Kohan. Um, and they got, yeah, let me see. I have to go and look at this and translate in the spirit. Yeah, but, I'll go through this and go through it again, show brothers. But just go and show you, with these stones, these gems and such. Part of our heritage. All right. So let's go and continue back. All right. So, we have Sluggy. I wish I had some more. I gotta get another Gakala. Cool. So let's continue forward. And it says, and they did beat the gold into thin plates and cut it into wires. Turn this down a bit. Cut into wires to work it in the blue and in the purple and in the scarlet and the plain linen with cunning work. All right, so these aren't just normal garments and such. All right, and they made shoulder pieces for it to couple it together by the two edges. Was it coupled together? And the curious girdle of his ephod that was upon it was of the same according to the work thereof of gold, blue, purple, scarlet, and fine twined linen, as Yahweh commanded Moshe. And they wrought onyx stones and closed in it got uches of gold graven with as a signet are graven with the names of the children of Israel. Okay? Stones, okay? It's an onyx stone. So when a person look at like us with stones and all these things, which like I said, it's no like people thinking about these things as being for like a jewelry, just like we walking about just like showing off and such as like normal people just trying to get attention and such. Nay, these things of course have very high spiritual benefits. All right, and hey, going and show you, you know, this. Hey, the high priest had these things. Okay, all right, use it on the right. All right, this is part of Yahweh Bashem Shai. Okay, and he that put uh, them on the shoulders of the ephod, that they should be stones for a memorial to the children of Yasha'Allah of Israel. So by names I change to the Americans. And as Yahweh commanded Mashah, he made a breastplate of cunning work, like the work of the ephod of gold and blue and purple and scarlet and fine twined linen. As it were foursquare, they made the breastplate double. A span was a length thereof, and a span of the breadth thereof, being double, and set it in 4 rows of stones. The first row was of sardis and of topaz and of carbuncle. All right, I think carbuncle was like a red stone. That's what lawyer Levi, I believe. And there was this was the first row. The second row of emerald, I believe that's for Judah, a sapphire and a diamond. And the third were a ligure and an agate and an amethyst. Amethyst is right here. This is amethyst. All right, this is amethyst. They call this like a dreamer stone, like chalam. I gotta look back amethyst in Hebrew, but that's that particular stone. All right, that particular stone. I think you know you could put it right here between like your forehead, activate so-called like pineal gland and such. All right. It was like hope with like your so-called, as you say, your third eye. All right. Let me just double check that amethyst in the Hebrew by Baria, so I can get that Hebrew word. Continue to go over this. Yeah. So you have amethyst is from halam in the Hebrew, but it's achalama, achalama. All right, achalama, which right is a gem in the third row of the ephod. I have another amethyst right here, you know, right there. Okay, but it says the on the ephod breastplate of judgment worn by the high priest. Transliteration. I had to feed all that, but yeah, that's it. Uh, they call it like dreamstone, right? From Kalam, Achalama in the Hebrew. All right, going on. It says in the fourth row of beryl and of onyx and a jasper, and they were enclosed in uches, like I think it's like kind of like a painted like a pouch and such. All right. Look up that word for uches. And just in the spirit, like a plated or filigree or checkered work of a setting for gems. All right, it's like a setting. All right, let's put it in. Okay, let me double check this audio too, because my audio is I think my actual battery for my mic is it's it's on low battery or something. I gotta change the battery and stuff to get another 9 volt. Let me just double check. Let me see. Let me see something. Still good. All right, so but yeah, man, you can check it out. But this these stones and all of that, this is all a part of our heritage and such, man. Incense, look, I can with the oil and such. You got I can go and show you that. That's I got Leviticus chapter 2. Uh, it said I start at 1. It says Leviticus chapter 2 and 1. It says, and when any will offer a meat offering unto Yahweh, his offering shall be of fine flavor, and he shall pour oil upon it and put frankincense thereon, and he shall bring it unto Aaron, sons the priests, and he shall take thereof out his handful of flour thereof, and of the oil thereof, and it's like it with all the or lavawana or frankincense thereof, and the priest shall burn the memorial of it upon the altar, and it shall be an offering made by fire of a sweet savor unto Yahweh. All right, there you go. Frankincense, oil. This is all a part of our, of course, heritage. All right, simple as that. All right. So, hey, you got something brief. I could get more, but yeah. Let me see. This is let's see. I'm gonna get maybe like Ecclesiastes, maybe. I gotta see if I can find it. And it's good. Like these things are like basically like it's like riches in your how by Shem Shot. You know, oil and your yan is likened unto this truth. All right. This is uh Sirach chapter 40 and verse 25. I'll start even a bit above 24. It says, brethren in help are against time of trouble. Okay, brethren in help. Okay, and these are ways, of course, we get help, acquire help. You have brothers that actually gave certain stones unto me, myself, of different necklaces and such. And these stones actually came out of the earth to help us, all right, assist us. They have different medicinal benefits, all right, um, physically and spiritually. Okay, but that's let me repeat that again. It says, and brethren in help are against time of trouble. Okay, which the spirit, like me, I personally pray, do Yahweh Shem Shai. He's ultimately one, of course, Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, that brings forth the Izar to help, all right, via the various stones. But it's all Yahweh Shai is our rock, all right. I think you look Aban Izar is like help, rock, but rock of help. But anyway, it's a wave you could say. But it says, but alms shall deliver more than them both. Okay, alms are donations. It says, gold and silver make the foot stand sure, but counsel is esteemed above them both. Riches and strength lift up the heart, but the fear of Yahweh is above them both. There is no want in the fear of Yahweh, and it needeth not to seek help. Okay? So, riches, strength lift up the heart. And like I say, due to spirit, hey, these things, you got different stones that actually help, due to spirit, you feel stronger and such. Blood flow, you got bloodstones and all these different things. Different stones that just help you in your constitution. your state and such. So hey, just showing you how deep, and like I said, we don't even have we don't have all the full understanding in the kingdom, but it's part of our heritage because, like I said, most people look at eight things and just think of witches. They mainly primarily have them and such, but this stuff is part, of course, the priesthood. All right, part of Yahweh Shemal Shai adorning us. Okay, and hey, yo, it get amazing, but you know, that's it. You got some people, they don't believe, they think we're being wicked, but obviously they have lack understanding and such. Okay, you don't have to get stones and stuff like that. You don't have to have a stone like a whole table set up with stones and such. That's just me. If you come, of course, like you got different protection stones and such as all, but remember, your protection is Yahweh Shemal Shai. You know, but yeah, this is Sirach chapter 38, and this is verse 2, and it says, "For the Most High cometh healing." Right, the Lord is the one that's healing you. All right, different infirmities and such. Okay, first and foremost. All right, chiefly. All right, it's knowing my own that I'm healed. It's all due to Yahweh Shemal Shai. It says, "And he shall receive honor of the king." Speaking about, of course, a position. Uh, but I'm gonna go and read verse 4. It says, "The Lord hath created medicines over the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them." All right, so you will not shun to use these things if you're wise. Okay, simple as that. All right, we're using them obviously on the right hand side. And they gonna see me sitting there with a damn stone and sitting there praying to some other god and such. I pray to Yahweh Bashem Al Shai Bashem Dash. All right, and for my different petitions, assistance and such, and help. Hey, I can even tell you too. With a lot of the stones that they're alive and such, man, and they actually grow with you and such. I have stone, like I remember at first you get a stone bracelet, tiger's eye. I remember having a stone bracelet brought into work. It absorbed so much negative energy and such at the job. It actually broke. Like I touched it, I had it in my bag in my possession. Touched it literally right when I was going to leave my job, and it shattered. All right, literally, or like fell off the whole thing just from a touch. So I was like, dang, this thing done absorb so much negative energy at my job and such. That's one of the benefits of Tiger's Eye. But you know, um, I to this day I didn't have any replaced it, but you know, uh, I got other stones and such. And then you learn what stones to bring with you, what stones assist at certain times and such. You got appetite that actually literally helps you with your digestion. That's good if you brothers have different types of ailments dealing with digestion, feel food and stuff like that. This is good. I believe this is also good when you go to the grocery store. It kind of like help you with the buying bad foods and such. Yeah, but this is a spear in the spear form of appetite or appetite. All right, I have it in the spear. It's good. Just did this in the spirit. The Lord had me remember one of the great benefits and such. And a lot of times, like to you'll learn of the benefits from like through the spirit. Having it, and then you be like, oh, okay. Like you might find a actual stone you may be gravitating to, and you may feel, oh, this may say different benefits, but then you'll actually connect in the spirit and find out what it actually did for you and such. Anyway, again, the Lord hath created medicines over the earth, and he that is wise will not abhor them. All right. It says, "Was not the water made sweet with that the virtue thereof might be known? And he hath given men skill that he might be honored in his marvelous works." Okay. And I have to go back to look up skill. Um, when you look up skill in the etymon, because it's a good definition when you look up skill. All right, which I believe me having understanding, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see. Skill, yeah, wisdom, power of discernment. Right, you can actually separate and cut. You know, the Lord gave you a discernment where you can cut between the real and the fake. All right, judgment. All right, knowledge, divine wisdom, divine wisdom, divine from the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Shai. All right, to separate reason. All right, skill is go back to the ability to make it. All right, from they got scat like the low German, Middle Dutch, skelly, which is means separation or discrimination. To cut, right? Be able to discriminate, you gotta of course choose between things, right? If you Esau Edom, so called weight man, is actually discriminating against you. He's looking at you and singling you out from somebody else. All right, that it's a godly trait to be able to discriminate. All right, to be judges. We are judges. All right. So yeah, man. You know that's why we got the skill. You know, the Lord has given him skill that he might be honored in his marvelous works. Part of the Lord's marvelous works is different stones and the priesthood itself, brotherhood, different herbs. All right, simple as that. All right, I'm gonna go there and it says, with such doth he heal men. Okay, and taketh away their pains. All right, simple. You know, brother might tell you, all right, you may need this in your life. You know, and hey, that help you and such. You pray, you know, and it actually help. You gotta actually walk in the spirit. You know, have your course in life modeled behind, of course, uh, the Lord, so that you could get these things, prayers answered. The Lord, like I said, you damn thing, you pray for things, just get it, and you're like, man, this is crazy. You know, different signs you ask. I you said, Lord, dealing like with me. And you might pray every prayer like I shot Ime Baka Kakasaka wa Hakika Lamatnia, which is like meaning in the Hebrew, deal with thy servant by thy mercy and thy statutes thou teach me. All right, but praying the Lord to work with you. The Lord, he'll do that. He'll work with you. You pray, the Lord Yahweh Shemashai to like open up your mind, you know, block certain things. The Lord actually did these things, you know. So don't doubt Yahweh Shemal Shai, all right, at all. Okay. And it says, of such doth the apocryph carry, make a confection, like I've done, okay, and of his works there are no end. Okay, it's endless, man. You know, um, like there's times when I made different oils and such with just hot two ingredients, and then the Lord just put the Spirit on me, and I just put something else together. And then like, look, like you got different hues and such, like that. A little bit of sap from this one and sap of myrrh from India made this I believe, or this might be gallivanum or something like that. But made this like this is a very odorous oil, shaman holy oil. It's beautiful. All right, uh, perfume came right, but going on, yeah, this is a true perfume. You know, the incense and such are these oils. Okay, it says, and from him is peace all over the earth. Okay, so hey, and it bring peace. You know, hey, I didn't even know I was gonna do this lesson like this, but the, the brother asked the question, and then the Lord just put the spirit, you know, just so that I can, you know, go on, you know, with it. So it's good. I'm glad, you know, in Yashima, I nah, you know, I'm glad I can answer you. All right. That's why I said in the Hebrew, put the force on it. All right. It says, Sirach chapter 38:24, the wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure. All right. So The wisdom of a learned man, which we become learned men in this truth. All right. The mod, right, which means learned, I believe. To learn also means also snake, I believe, in Hebrew. Um, I gotta double check. But coming by opportunity of leisure, I'm gonna look up leisure. Uh, the word leisure. Leisure is free time, right? In your free time, at one's disposal. All right, opportunity, something. All right, of occasion, opportune, tame. Okay, and it says, "And he that have little business shall become wise." Right? You know distracted and such. You know, you got tame. Like I said, I like me, my place. Like you say, why is all this like this? Well, that's what I'm into. I'm into this truth, and it's dedicated. It's like a devotion onto it. Which is go back to really a fear, and that fear go is so heavy. Certain, like I said, certain brothers are just like they law is more heavily concentrated where like the whole priesthood things and duties and service administering to the body and to the church and just to the name of Yahweh Shem Shai. That's just what we're into, and hey, we got different things, we may be into in the world and obviously in the righteousness of your liberty and Yahweh Shai. But this is what everything is centered about. The truth. All right. Simple as that. And I'm glad, hey, the Lord gave me these things and such. Like hey, you start learning, of course, how you got healing, Rapayim, uh, through sound, through the proper music and such. Like within here, you always got like pretty much high vibration sounds and such, music, um, and good frequencies and such, which bring healing and such is real peaceful and calming. Brothers, get back into it. Say, for example, even like on a Shabbat, a good thing you could do is being in the spirit. Hey, bless your hips and such in the Hebrew. There's a certain prayer, that I tend to go into. I believe the Elder Monagon from DC. He did like a showed how to bless your hips in Bayath. It's in Chronicles, First Chronicles 17 and 27. All right, and I have it here. I have to bring it back, but it's a good blessing. You get a place, a new apartment, or whatever, a house and such. You gotta cleanse that place. Different spirits, man, lingering about and such. Now you got some places and such, man. You got deep, heavy demonic spirits about and such, and like I can speak especially and specifically about my last place I lived in. Totally different vibe than this place. I actually like living up there, but where it was in that place, yeah, different spirits that don't even trouble me in this place. So hey, it's amazing. But you gotta discover these things. You walk and do the straight gate. That's why it's good. You gotta be in the spirit. To see these things. You know. Um. Yeah, he don't even want this lesson to go out there heavy because it's highly spiritual. And it's gonna help a lot of brothers. I definitely know that. Um, but yeah, um, let me see if I can find another precept that I was looking for. Okay, or for yeah, music. That's another healing. I did that's in Sirach 41. It speaks about how wine and music rejoice the heart, but the love of wisdom is above them both. All right, the pipe and the pastry. Slaki mispronouncing that word. It says make sweet melody, but a pleasant tongue is above them both. Okay, and this word ultimately is the best healing. All right, Yahweh Shai, which is the word of Yahweh. All right, but wine and music, and music. or joy to heart. It actually make you glad and such, and bring cheer. Just think about with particularly music. Think about with Malak Dawadar, King David, how he used to be able to get demons off of King Saul. All right, so you have to do the spirit, like I say, get into it. Like it's no like a like because you like say you see like a person like say like me always been like I said I started the lesson about with how we Israel were a peculiar people, a special people and such, and like I've always been pretty like outcasted or native accepted by most of the masses, which hey, I never really wanted to be in crowd and such. I always wanted to, like I say, be in the to Zal or the shadows. You know, like doing my own thing. Yeah, and I mean in shadows in a good way, like a humble humility way. Because a lot those are the people. They got people in the light. They're actually they're just shite people and such, and they good. So me I just gravitated to uh just like things that are strange, like hey brothers like skateboarding. Some of us, I mean, um, brothers obviously excel in different arts like martial arts, Brazilian jiu jitsu, working out and such, physically exercise, profit little. It's another thing, brothers get into exercising and such, and taking care of their health. All right, that's one thing we're big into. All right, is our health and such, and we have to, especially in this truth, hey, you know, our actual flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. So feed the spirit, man. All right, more than the flesh. All right. Let me see something real quick. I don't see nothing else. Any questions on the comment board? Those acts, but you know, yeah. I'm not sure if the Yeshaya is actually still in the on the board or they're watching, but if this has been good for you, that's I'm glad. All right. Um, the scriptures also talk about Isaiah or Ezra's. I'm gonna get that one. Um, it said this the brother took the lesson, the spirit took the lesson to a whole different way. But it's all the Lord. Let me get that Ezra's. All right, so in Ezra's to say, um, second Ezra's. Let me see, what's that precept? It's a common precept. This thing is crazy, man. Bring this precept out quick. This is just in the spirit. Lord just showed me this precept real quick. I'm about to highlight it. All right. Highlight a couple of them. All right. So this is no Izar or Ezra used to ask a lot of me help. He asks a lot of questions. you know, seen a lot of the things with Yasha'Allah suffering and things. And it's here. So we be curious. But it says here. I think he was asking the angel. That'd be Uriel. All right. Um, so it says here, it says, I start at verse 26. Then answered he me and said, Thou, it says, and said, The more thou searchest, and the more thou shalt marvel, for the world hasteth fast to pass away. All right, and then obviously this place is going passing away. Speak scriptures talk about here the fashion of this world passeth away. The image of this world is in wickedness. All right, Esau, Edom, got this whole thing in a Roman system anyway, though, which is modeled after nothing but idolatry and democracy and like adultery, different alphabet sexuality things of Sodom. Um, just to go into this, and they cross every Yahweh Shai in this place. Yahweh Bashim Shai, the truth is crossed out here. All right. But it says, this is verse 27. It says, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in the time to come. For this world is filled of unrighteousness and infirmities, right? This world is filled with unrighteousness and infirmities, right? So one of the most important things you should do, hey, put off the weak nature, put on these beautiful garments of righteousness, all right? The virtues of Yahweh Shemashah, right behavior, okay? And do these things that are part of our manners and customs and such, all right? You know, man, like I said, it's a game changer, all right? This stuff changed my life, coming in this truth and finding up our true heritage and such. This changed my entire life. I feel great, I'm a wash gadol. I feel good. Or uh, if I said that in Hebrew, a wash is like to feel. All right, and to wab is just good. All right. It says, but as concerning the things of thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is yet to come. But we know, hey, the ultimate destruction is coming very soon. World War III. Yahweh shall come back, the host of the angels. Hey, we're gonna get delivered. The Lord gonna make a speed register at the place. Physician is coming to heal the sick. Amen. Us as Yashala. And we need, of course, deliverance from this plague place. Okay, it says, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then it cannot come that is sown with good. All right, for the grain of evil seed hath been sown in the heart of Adam from the beginning, and how much ungodliness hath it brought up unto the tame, and how much shall it yet bring forth until the time of the threshing come? All right, ponder now by thyself how great the fruit of wickedness and the grain of evil seed hath brought forth. All right, that's pretty much it. What I want to speak on there. I look at that scripture. I think it's in Second Esdras. Is it 5:54? Talk about how um, that scripture where it say the earth was created for earth's sake. Yeah, and this is the Shabbat, the new moon Shabbat as well. But it's like you rest. I'm at rest, active rest. In this word, man. Which brings comfort. So I'm thankful. Have some, some chill music on. Hey, I was gonna put out that spirit too. Walking in the spirit is understanding too that the Shabbat. I'm gonna get this precept. Just go. This is Mark chapter 2 and verse 20 says, and he said unto them, if you had different wicked, let me see, I think in this time was the Pharisees, right? Was, talking Yahweh Shai and such. Um, it says, and he said unto them, the Shabbath or the Sabbath was made for man and not man for the Sabbath or Shabbath. Therefore, the Son of Man is the Lord also of the Shabbath. All right, the Lord has dominion over the Shabbath. All right, and do the Spirit of Yahweh Shai walk in the Spirit? Hey, you learn how to even have that active rest. All right. It's like an active rest. We doing like us as priests or Kahaniim or Yahabashim. You see me doing lessons, reading the book of the law, you know, um, praying, burning incense, hey, getting peace, because we're beat down, out here, you know. We gotta be in the spirit, man, for sure. Um, and yeah, like I said, and like I said, going back to even some of this stuff, what most people call weird and such, I'm as of recently, I got into this whole handpan music and such, which has a good frequency is amazing. It's like basically a steel drum and such. And Yeah, it's like things which so-called hippies do and stuff like which a lot of times hippies, especially a day like this, a lot of hippies do a lot of wicked stuff like they smoking weed and such. But they may know about herbs and such and do things that actually would be lawful and such. You know, but a lot of the different strange and things and such, we end up finding out how they day in righteousness and such, and that's an amazing thing because it could really, like I said, help you in your walk in the spirit. You know, I'm glad, man, to know of these things. The Lord, open up His Kodash, the Holy Spirit, so I can see the right things, man. Um, Cause this place could beat down on you and such, man. Crazy. All right, so let's see what else I'm trying to find the other precept. Pretty much that's it through the spirit, man. I hope y'all brothers, been edified. The aqua that's there around right now, because usually aqua don't be watching my lessons like that, and I mean, I'm so harsh on so-called if you on the comic board sisters, because I'm Shemiah Mach, my name's Amafa, so I'm all about truth and such, and light, which is the knowledge. So, um, yeah, we need like shape, bullshit. You like the truth. That's what you give you. So, this is Second Edges 15 and verse 6. It says, "For wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hopeful works are fulfilled." So, if you know that wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, you want to move towards healing, you have a shy. Let me see if I can find that precept and talk about walking the spirit. That was the main precept, but the brother, when he asked what's on he on the comment board asked what's on the table and what are these things and such, had to address it, so it's good though. Glad to answer you the I nah, the son I nah, give answer. All right. La Bakayim to the election of the nation of Israel ultimately. All right, so me. Um, let's say I was gonna look up. I was gonna look up something real quick. Damn, I done forgot it. Slocked it. All right. to see in the spirit what I was gonna look up, man. Something I was gonna look up, but I can't remember it. The Shakak means I forget. Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna just close out the lesson right there. You know, do another lesson, giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shemel Shai, Shem Kagadush, the belongs to the elder apostles, other bishops, of great millstone, you sincere brothers. You know, Shalom, keep continue to endure, get into, of course, you know, your heritage and Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know, heal up, man. You know, because hey, we gonna need all this wisdom, knowledge, understanding to be stability to our time. You know, ultimately, it's this word that's gonna keep us stable. You know, the faith. You know, but Shalom. Done. Let's use it here. Oh, the precept is gonna be walking in spirit. We'll get it.